All right, thank you so much, Ken. And remember, everybody, feel free to go chat with him if you would like later. But we are going to actually move on to the next session, which is going to be hosted by Christy Fry. It's called Making Connections and Being Heard. And Christy is going to moderate this panel, and it's going to be about air. And this will host a meetup for anyone who wants to discuss any air issues. Um, are we canceling that? Oh, the air is a meetup online. Okay, so I'm doing speed networking and Ray split. Okay, never mind. We and also a change, an additional change. We are not going to do the speed networking for 2 hours. We're actually going to do the speed networking for 1 hour in this room. And instead of Ray running a concurrent session in the other room, he is actually going to be in here for an hour about after the speed networking. So everybody's going to stay in this room. The speed networking is the Ask the Expert opportunity, and we're going to have people at different tables. And Christy is going to be timekeeping and facilitating this. And then after this, then we're going to have that session with Ray about exploring partnerships, cooperative agreements, and co-management opportunities. So you don't need to split rooms. You get the opportunity to attend both. So thank you, Christy. Take us away.
Hi, good morning, everyone. So this event was really set up so that you could connect with panelists you heard from earlier in the conference. So we really wanted you to be able to meet directly with the folks that you heard from earlier on and to ask questions and follow up and have deeper discussions. And so we're kind of going to ask that we have some panelists who were part of the LAMS sessions yesterday. We're going to have you kind of congregate in this corner of the room. For those panelists who were part of the water session yesterday, you're going to congregate on this side of the room. And for all panelists who were not part of those two sessions particularly, we would like you to kind of have yourself stationed towards the center back of the room. And really, again, this is meant to be an opportunity for us to continue to make those connections, to have those deeper conversations. There were really rich conversations happening yesterday in some of the sessions. And so we just want to continue the opportunity for you to explore those topics with the panelists. And then online, because our EPA air folks particularly were not able to join us in person, there is a meetup on the Whova app. So if you're here in person and you have interest in talking to some of those air panelists, you can log into the app meetup and join with them. They will be there for the entire duration of the hour. And what else am I missing? So we basically every 15 minutes, we'll just kind of make an announcement that that's been 15 minutes so that people who want to move around and speak with other folks kind of get that cue. Yeah. Holly Thompson, will you stand up and wave so people see where you are? There you are. Holly's in the back of the room.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'll just read it. So the following people volunteered as the experts. They were either on a panel or they were a presenter on their own. And this is an opportunity, as Christy mentioned, for you to just talk more to them. Maybe something came up that you wanted to talk further on and you haven't had that chance. So Holly Thompson is from the Environmental Health Sciences at Northwest Portland Indian Area Health Board. She will be here. Kayla Kraus is here from US EPA Tribal Solid Waste. Margaret Olson, US EPA Environmental Engineer. Serena Fasthorse, are you here this morning? Yay, stand up. She's waving right there. She was presenting about the TCTACs, the Tic Tacs yesterday. Have a feeling you might be a popular one today because of all the assistance that you provide to folks. Oxenia Odomin is here from ANTHC with her staff, Tasha Mokta, Gina McKindy, and is Sarah here this morning? And Sarah Ingram. And you guys can sit, okay, you guys can sit at the same table if you'd like. And then Heather Gordon, who you've heard repeatedly, who's our wonderful MC, is going to have a table. Haley Reed, the microgrid manager from Renewable Energy Alaska Programs, and Bertha Prince. They will also be sharing a table that you can talk to them. Christy Fry right here. Jason Lassard is here also as an expert on marine mariculture. Oh, did I say that right? And Keolani Booth, is Keo here? Oh, he had to leave. Okay, so Jason will be here to talk about that. Russell Hepfer, are you here and able to meet with folks? Okay, great. He sits on the NTOC, as he mentioned, and is from Lower Elwha Klallam tribe. Is Whitney still here? Whitney? Oh, she might have had to go back. Oh, Joy, Britt, I'm sorry. Joy, wave your hand. Joy's here as well. Center for Creative Land Reuse is here. And Bill, are you willing to meet with folks also? Bill Hand here from the NTOC as well. So Christy, explain more, sorry.
Yeah, so again, for the folks who are sort of water connected, if you can kind of hang out on this side of the room. For the folks who are kind of land connected, if you want to hang out on this side of the room, and then sort of if we can have our other panelists kind of gather towards the center and the back so that we have, or, you know, pick a space so that people can find you and we can have a little bit of a mapping of the lay of the land in this room. So we're going to be kicking that off here in about 5 minutes. So give yourself a little bit of time to get moved around, refresh your drinks, wiggle if you need to, and then we'll kick off the timing. Thank you. Appreciate it. Just going to mark the time. This is the first 15-minute block. Just going to mark our second 15-minute session. So we are at 30 minutes in. Got another 30 minutes before we wrap this session. Quick time check. We're at 45 minutes into the session, about 15 minutes left.
Hey, all, I just want to remind you about the story booth in the other room, but we're going to keep this going a bit longer, but you're welcome to go do the story booth right now as well. There's also some snacks in the back of the room if you want to grab any snacks, but feel free to keep your conversations going as well.
For the folks in the room, if you're engaged in a conversation, please feel free to continue that conversation. I just wanted to make a quick announcement that if you need to go get yourself checked out of your hotel room, this next half hour is an excellent time to do that. We're going to start back up with programming at 11. So don't interrupt your conversations if you want to stay in them, but you are free to take care of your needs if you need to do that. Thanks.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you had some really engaging and wonderful discussions. I know there's often not time at gatherings to have that catch up, networking, face-to-face relationship building. So I'm so glad we gave you quite a bit of extra time. So hopefully you got to know each other well.